Men are confessing the karma they faced after hurting women. Women are admitting they destroy good men and live to regret it. Yet somehow we keep pointing fingers at the other side. I once stood outside a door with all the proof I needed that I was being cheated on, and I walked away without knocking. This video is about why that decision changed everything and what both men and women need to hear about integrity before it costs them everything. Before you scroll past this, I want to ask you to do one thing. Give me a few moments and hear the full matter. Welcome back. I'm Deborah, and this is Family Still Matters. This conversation is for both men and women, and I mean that. If you have ever been cheated on, if you have ever done the cheating, or if you are in a relationship right now wondering whether the person next to you is being honest with you, this video is for you. Most people only want to talk about what the other side did wrong. But the truth is, men and women are both capable of betrayal, both capable of causing real damage, and both capable of avoiding accountability when it gets uncomfortable. So before you decide this video is for someone else, I want you to stay, because what I'm about to say applies to you too, if you're in a relationship or seeking one. By the end of this video, you will walk away with a clear, honest picture of what cheating actually costs, the regret, the consequences, the broken trust, and what it looks like to choose integrity before you lose everything that matters. Because the most expensive thing you will ever lose in a relationship is not a person. It is your own character.
So what's going on here?
Oh, whoa.
What's going on here? What you mean what I'm doing? Who is you?
Kilo, bro.
Who is you?
That's my
I don't know
boyfriend.
you. I ain't even here to talk to you, bro. I'm here to talk to you. You said who?
That's my sister's
Nah,
boyfriend.
that's cap. That's cap.
I'm
You supposed to be with your
capping.
sister right
I'll
now.
leave you. You need to leave.
No, who is you though, bro?
I'm Kilo, bro.
Kilo, who is you to her? Cause this is my baby mom right here, bro.
Oh, I ain't know all that.
So you ain't tell him you had kids, huh? You ain't tell him that I'm supposed to. That
I have like 5 kids. But
so you ain't tell him that I'm at the house with the kids, and you talking
like
about you supposed to be with your sister.
You're supposed to do that.
Yeah, but you just said
daddy.
you was with your sister though.
You the baby daddy.
You just said you was with your sister, right? You ain't with your sister. Who is
my
this?
My sister is right around the
I just
corner.
called her. She said she at home.
Okay.
And I got your location. You forgot to turn that off, huh?
Oh my God.
No. We're not about to do that. But look though, it's just crazy.
Wait.
What's up?
You're just my baby daddy. You acting like you my man.
But we live together, right?
I could be on
No. We live together, right?
No.
So we don't live together?
You got no money. You got way more money than him. You got ice on your neck.
What ice got to do anything though?
Because I know he gonna take care of me.
I've been taking care of you with my job money that I've been doing for the last 3 months since I came home from prison.
I don't want no man with a job. Like, ew. I don't.
What you mean?
I want this right here. This is who I want.
That's crazy. I'm at home with the 5 kids while you out on a date, telling me that you with your sister. How you think that made me feel though?
You're supposed to be on daddy duties right now.
Yeah, but what you supposed to be on? You just told. You know what I'm saying? I'm at home with the kids.
Okay, you supposed to do that.
Okay, and what you doing? Why you lying?
Because why are you in my business? You not my man.
It don't matter.
You my
we
baby
live together.
daddy.
Oh, now I'm not your man. Now I'm not your man. So no. So now I'm not your man when we over here with him.
This is my man.
I'm gonna leave.
No,
don't leave, bro. Don't leave, bro. This really ain't got nothing to do with you, bro. This got something to do with you.
Why are you doing this in public?
And I hope you know. I hope you told him the truth about what you got going on too.
What truth?
Or now you want to act like you don't know.
What truth? I don't know what you're talking about.
Now you want to. I'm gonna let you tell it. Since you want to play around here, I'm gonna play with you.
Anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
Now you don't know what I'm talking about.
Just leave.
No. I'm gonna just tell him.
Leave.
I'm gonna tell him.
Leave, baby.
Respectfully, I'm gonna tell him. No. You feel me? Like I don't understand this shit though.
Can you just not? Can you just ignore him?
Yeah,
that shit crazy, man. I'm at home with 5. I'm at home with 5 kids, and you want a date though? That's crazy.
You don't know how to.
I'm a dad. I'm at home with 5 kids all the time.
But you always complaining.
That's crazy.
Oh, I forgot. That's my fault. That was the 5,000 I sent you.
Yeah.
I bet she didn't tell you she got that H.
That what?
That H.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about? I feel like you can use your brain,
Hey,
right?
look, the good thing is...
No, ain't no good thing.
No,
it's just crazy how, like, I really do everything. I pay all the bills in the house, and you out here on a date with another dude.
You don't
The good
pay all the
thing is,
bills.
bro, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Honestly, bro, we ain't did nothing. Yeah.
Come on, bro. You think I'm supposed to sit over here and believe?
for sure,
This ain't even
bro.
got nothing to do with you for real, bro.
But
Okay, so why are you talking to him?
What you mean? I'm over here wondering why you got me at the crib and with the 5 kids and you on a date with a dude when you supposed to be with your sister.
I'm trying to get
What you mean?
rent.
The rent is already paid.
No,
What
it's
you
not.
mean?
You late.
What you mean?
So if she got this H, why you want her to come back home?
It ain't because I got it too. Why?
Oh my
Why? What's
God.
up? She the one gave it to me.
You're
So if you did something with her, just know. Let's talk about that though. Let's talk about that though. Let's talk about that.
You got me
Man, get
messed
your ass up, man. Get your ass up off over here, man.
Most people who cheat believe they are going to get away with it. They tell themselves the other person will never find out or that they can manage the situation before it becomes a problem. But the men and women who have lived through this on both sides will tell you something very different. The consequences of betrayal rarely arrive the way people expect. A man who spends years being dishonest with women does not just lose those relationships, he loses something inside of himself. By the time a genuinely good woman comes along, he does not know how to receive what she's offering. His own past has made him incapable of trusting something real. And the woman faced this too. There are women who pushed away loyal, committed men who showed up consistently and loved them well. And years later, those same women will tell you that what they thought was waiting for them out there never materialized, never showed up. Some of them went back looking for that man, and he had already built a life without them. Now, someone will always say that consequences are not real, that people cheat and move on just fine. But when you actually sit with the people who did the hurting, not their highlight reel, but their private reality, you find regret, broken patterns, and an inability to sustain what they claim they want. That is a consequence. It simply does not announce itself on social media.
So I keep getting a lot of questions from people wanting to know what it was that forced me to change my behavior with women, because I've told you all I was a habitual playboy. I was just a terror as it related to women, man. I have a very treacherous history with women. And it was at the point when I lost everything that I realized that I was reaping what I sowed. The Bible says it this way. It says, be not deceived, for God is not mocked. You shall reap what you sow. I manipulated women for years, emotionally destroyed them, lied, cheated, destroyed my family. I was just a very undisciplined man. And when I lost everything, when I hit rock bottom and I had to examine my entire life, I realized that that was my punishment for how I had hurt women, emotionally destroyed them, traumatized them. I want men to know you cannot go around here doing devilishment and expect to live a righteous life or righteous or good things happen to you. If you are out here destroying women, abusing women, mentally manipulating women, I'm telling you that there is a price to be paid for that. And life is going to humble you. Life is going to whip your ass. Life is going to beat you down. So I'm telling you that life is going to bless you according to how you treat the women in your life and how you treat the women around you. And I'm telling you, and I want you to know from firsthand experience, if you are out here mistreating women, I'm telling you there is a price to be paid, and it is going to cost you at some point. So you don't have to take it from me. They say wise men learn from the mistakes of others.
What you do in a relationship does not stay contained to that relationship. It travels with you into everyone that comes after it. Every relationship after that, it travels with you. Both men and women need to reckon honestly with the fact that how they treat people leaves a mark that does not disappear when the relationship ends. But knowing consequence exists is only part of the conversation. Because what matters just as much as how you handle yourself when you are the one who has been hurt. When people find out they have been cheated on, the first reaction is almost always pain, anger, and a strong desire to do something with that emotion. That response is human and understandable. But what you do in that moment and in the days after says a great deal about who you are. I want to share something personal here. Years ago, I was in a serious relationship and I had a feeling something wasn't right. One evening, it was like the 4th of July weekend, my boyfriend told me he had to work. And as I was leaving his building, a woman I thought I recognized walked in. Instead of getting on the elevator to go on home, I waited. I watched. I watched her walk straight down the hall to the apartment door I had just left. I had all the proof I needed. Everything in me wanted to walk down that hallway, bang on that door, and say, aha, I got you, I caught you, and really to act a fool. But a voice spoke to me as clearly. I hadn't even gotten 3 feet down. I hadn't even walked 3 apartment doors down before a voice spoke to me clearly. And it said, it's not worth it. If he will lie to you and choose someone else, why would you reduce yourself to that? Why lower yourself? So I turned around, I walked away, shook the dust off my feet, and never looked back. Now I know some people will say walking away, that's weak. But that's not what it is. It was a decision rooted in knowing my own value. A clear understanding that this choice did not have the authority to define how I conducted myself. A lot of women confront the situation loudly, and it costs them their peace for months. A lot of men find out and retaliate in ways that damage their children, their reputation, and their future. The confrontation might feel satisfying for a moment, but it rarely produces the closure people are actually looking for. How you respond to being betrayed is one of the clearest tests of your character you will ever face. The most powerful thing you can do in that moment is refuse to let someone else's dishonesty pull you away from who you actually are. And that decision, holding on to who you are, does not just happen in the moment of betrayal. It starts much earlier than that. Most people think infidelity is about what you do when the opportunity to cheat presents itself. But by the time you are standing in that moment, the decision has actually already been made by the habits, the boundaries, and the values you built long before. This applies equally to men and women. If you are in a relationship and you know you are not ready for commitment, the most respectful thing you can do is say so. Not after you have already acted on it. Not after someone else finds out. Before. Some men stay in relationships knowing they are not fully committed, and they convince themselves that silence is neutral. It is not. It is a choice that has a cost. And women do this too. Staying in situations they have already mentally checked out of and left, while allowing someone else to invest in something they know is not going anywhere. The objection I often hear is, well, I didn't want to hurt them by being honest. But that reasoning does not hold up, because the dishonesty causes far more damage than the truth ever would have. Honoring someone means giving them the right to make an informed decision about their own life. That is what real respect looks like. Not just a romantic relationship, but in every commitment we make to another person. Integrity is not something you locate in the middle of a crisis. It is something you build steadily in the ordinary moments long before any crisis arrives. The people who navigate betrayal with the most grace are almost always the ones who had already decided who they were going to be before they were ever tested. The conversation about cheating will never get better until both men and women are willing to hold themselves to the same standard they demand from each other. That is not a comfortable truth, but it is one that actually changes things. I would love to hear your thoughts. Leave a thoughtful comment. And for related resources and conversations connected to today's topic, check the links in the video description. Again, I'm Deborah. This is Family Still Matters, and integrity in relationships matters too. May God continue to richly bless you. God bless.